My name is Qingdong Gong, and welcome to my web development midterm presentation. Yeah, today I'm going to walk you through the core concept of modern web agriculture that we've learned in this class. And I will start with a high-level mental map that briefly review our technology stacks and diving in deep into how we client communicates with a server and finally do a live coding demonstration. And now to pin this global picture, I like to use a restaurant analogy. Imagine that you are build a web application. The front end client is a dining area and the menu. This is what the users see and interacts with. This area is built using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And the backend server, backend is server, is a waiter and the kitchen manager, but with Node.js and they build with Node.js and Express. It takes a user's order. Uh, uh, the order is the HTTP request, and figures out what needs to be done and talk the kitchen. Finally, the database like MongoDB is the kitchen's pantry. It stores all our raw ingredients, our data. The waiter fetches the food from the pantry and brings it back to the customer as a response. All these components play together to make a dynamic website work. And let's do a quick brief first search of our tech stack. We start with HTML and CSS. HTML provides the structure token of our web page. Use DOM tree, and different text. CSS is the interior design. And the most important concept in CSS is the box model. Understanding that every element is a box with margins, borders, paddings, and content, which details how elements are posted and avoid conflicts. And to the next we introduce Bootstrap to speed up UI development with responsive grids. But a static page isn't enough. We add like JavaScript, ES6 to bring the page to life, and JavaScript allows us to manipulate the DOM at event listeners for users clicks, and most importantly, fetch data and from a server without reloading the page. Then we moved outside the browsers. Node.js allow us to run JavaScript on the server. We learned about controllers and the modules to make server to make server creation easier. We use Express.js to handle routes and the static files. Finally, we integrated MongoDB, NoSQL database. It is perfect for I mean it is perfect for our stacks because it stores data and JSON. Yeah, like documents make it incredibly seamless to move data from the database through the Express servers and directly to the JavaScript front end. And now I want to explain one specific concept in depth. And you can see this page. A client server communication. How exactly does the front end get data from the back end? Yeah, you can see the page, you see this picture, and it shows that trace the life cycle of a request, just like we did in our apartment finder project. Yeah, like step one, the user opens a page, and the front end JavaScript use a fetch function to make an HTTP GET request to a specific endpoint. Let's say like API, apartments, and then in the step two, the Express server is listening. It catches the request at the the get, like API slash apartments route. And then in the step three, inside that route and the Node.js MongoDB driver execute a query like a collection the find to retrieve the apartment data from the database. Yeah. And then in the step four, MongoDB returns the raw data and Express packages this data into a JSON format and send it back using res.json. And I think this is the last step, right? Step five, and the step five is the front end fetch promise resolves. The JavaScript receive the JSON and the phrase the front end fetch promise resolve. The JavaScript receive the JSON phrases it and dynamically create HTML elements to display the apartments on the screen. And this cycle is the absolute core of modern full stack development. And let's continue. And it's a live to demonstrate this backend routing concept. I will now do a live coding session to build some simple Express server that returns JSON data. And now let begin. Oh, it's here. And at this is at here we should first time initialize a new Node.js project using npm init y, like oh no, npm 然后 and then init y. You can see this, and then next I will install the Express framework and the code is npm stall yes, spress Yeah. Oh, it's running very quickly. And uh, in this package.json, we need doing this. This typ mo module module. Oh yeah, it's here, and we command S set, and then we can start our server.js. Let me set a new server. Yeah, server and port port. Yeah. Uh, Express. Great. API. I'm importing Express and initialize my app. And then I'm setting up basic get route at API slash the data. Inside this route, I'm creating an array of objects to act as our mock database. And finally, I use res.json to send the data to send this data back to the client. And I tell the service to listen on port 3000. Yeah. And let me continue. ID one name type. Oh yeah, and yes, just my data. Yeah, I think I finished. Oh yeah, yeah, I think. Oh I think I finished, and let me run this one. LG node server are layer.js. Oh yeah. Oh no, we can get the final answer. It's here, and yeah, it runs successfully. And I open my browser and go to the endpoint. Now we can see the JSON data successfully, yeah, returned from our Express service to the client. And this works perfectly. And works very perfectly. This conclude my midterm presentation. and we've mapped out the entire web agriculture and reviewing our tech stacks and analyze the client service communication and provide it with a live server build. And yeah, I think I finished, and thank you for watching. That's it.